Welcome back, guys, to Whiskey Adventure. I'm Matt.
I'm Vincent.
And today we've got another discussion quest video for you guys. This one is going to be bottles that we not only have bought, but bottles that we've gone back and bought again.
Mm-hmm.
So bottles we really like and we want to keep in our collection because they're that good. So I'll start off.
Okay.
My number one, and this is kind of along the same lines of the last video of it's not always just a single bottle. Probably no surprise to you guys, by the way. But any Balcones single barrel, single malt. If I have the money for it and it's not too much, I've got to have at least one, if not two, in my collection. You know, they're just.
I have to agree with you on that.
They're just too good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I always have. Generally, I have two, maybe three in my collection. A lot of the guys in the Cult of Balcones have a lot more than that. I'm super jealous of their collections. If you guys watch Whiskey One, he's another smaller YouTube guy. He's got like about 1,000 subs. His collection is just nuts. Like not just his Balcones collection, his just whiskey collection in general is like a fucking. It's like a field day, dude. For me,
Okay,
it would be.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, Israel, I think that was his name, Israel or Ismail. You know, it's I've told him in one of his videos his collection is just super sick. But yeah, that's one bottle that I've always got to have some kind of variation of in my collection.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's One reason why I didn't grab Balcones on there because I know you were going to use it. Didn't want to go down the same route.
I genuinely tried to not. Like I picked up. I was actually going to put Wild Turkey 101 Dusty's old label styles in here, and I was also going to put just anything Maker's Mark in here, but because of the way that we're trying to limit these to 3 for each of us, so I kind of had to dial it down. And lo and behold, you guys will see there's another Texas whiskey coming up. Probably won't be very surprised by what it is, but yeah, let's see what you got.
My first one is actually Whistle Pig 10-year-old rye.
Okay.
This was the first rye whiskey I ever had.
So again, no surprise for you.
Yep. And the first whiskey outside of Scotch I had, apart from the dorm days of just shitty Jack and Jim Beam.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one because it was at first really left a mark on my palate. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
It's just a staple in my bar.
Right. Okay. And now, is this a pick?
No, it's just a regular 10-year small batch.
Do you prefer the picks or do you prefer the small batch?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. I mean, picks have a little more uniqueness in there, a little more bite with it.
Mm-hmm.
This one has a little more consistency.
Okay. Yeah. Consistency is always nice. All right. Number 2. Again, no surprise here, guys. Garrison Brothers, Balmoral. Honestly, just any Garrison Brothers has got to stay in my collection, but Balmoral specifically is it's just too damn good. Balmoral is the one where even if people don't like Texas whiskey, and even if they don't like Garrison Brothers, most of the time they still like Balmoral.
Right.
It's that good.
Mm-hmm.
So I try not to pull it out too often just because they are expensive. You know, they're not cheap, even with the price that we got them at. Mm-hmm. You know, we paid $140 plus tax, so it's, you know, much cheaper than the $180 or $200 that we normally go for, but it's still, you know, it's still up there in price.
Still
but
a little bit of bite in the pocketbook.
It's still worth every single penny, in my opinion. It's just really a phenomenal whiskey.
Mm-hmm. So my next one is actually recently got this one again. The regular Japanese Hibiki, the Japanese Harmony. It's just the regular entry level one. Okay. I have not been fortunate to have the 17, the 12, the cherry blossom one.
Dude, the blossom, dude. It's honestly, it is significantly more expensive, but it's also at a completely different level. Mm-hmm. It is phenomenal.
But this is a nice little low proofer Japanese one. Yeah. It's got a nice looking bottle, nice looking stopper on it.
What's the proof on this? 90? 86.
86, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, you gotta keep it same as Scotch.
Yeah.
On there, but it's a nice one on there. It's a good weekend pour. It's like, made it through the work week. Get a little celebration right there.
Yeah. It's Nice, easy sipper, you know, and
Exactly.
obviously, you know, one of the best looking bottles in whiskey, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you needed to decant, oh, you haven't even cracked this damn thing.
That's what I just recently picked up.
Literally just buy it. Damn, that's crazy. All right. Well, next up for me, this is going to be another bit of a generic answer for you guys, but anything cast strength Westward, sorry. They don't have to be picks. They typically are, just because you can get a little bit more range in the proofs. This one's 131.29 proof, which is pretty damn high for a Westward, regular version of Westward single malt. Normally they're around the 125 proof range. But not just this version, I always need to have the Pinot Noir cast strength, the stout cast strength, and the regular cast strength. All three versions in my collection, because they're all just so damn good. You can find these for insane prices too. Like this one, I think I paid $70 or $80 for.
Good. The
Pinot and the cast strength, or the Pinot and the stout cask one, both cast strength, $60, $70. MSRP on these is like 130, 140. So you can find these all day for cheap as hell. And I'm not kidding, the amount of depth and richness, and granted, you know, there's a lot of people that say that it's not to their profile. They get some weird notes to it that I don't get at all. So if it's not to your profile, that's totally fine. I'm just telling you guys right now, I absolutely love Westward. I've not had anything bad from them by any means. I think the most disappointing one I've had, we'll do a review eventually, maybe after this actually, is the rum cask one. And it's not that it was bad, it's just I can't find the rum finish in it. That was my only gripe with it, and the proof. But you know, that's not here nor there. But go ahead.
All right. My next one is actually Old Elk, specifically the cognac cask.
Okay.
And only the cognac cask, because that's the one I really, really like to have all the Old Elks.
Well,
apart from a couple of your single barrel picks that you had.
Yeah, and fry batter.
Now the single barrel pick as well for Jason Bourbon, but what you can get, what you're able to find normally, presumably you can still find this one on the shelves, is generally that one. I mean, I picked it up for $30 at Costco.
Yeah, and you can generally find them under 50 too.
Exactly.
They're almost always on sale at places. So,
and I just like it was a nice, really complex, good amount of flavors, and especially that when we pop this one open, that cucumber flavor you got on that one.
Yeah, and I don't remember if I said it in our review. I'll put the thing for the review that we did up here. I'll do that for any of these that we've reviewed, but the mash bill on this one is actually, it's a high malt mash bill. So it's the same mash bill as the high malt that just won one of the World Whiskey Awards. But this is, I think, higher proof, right? This is 109.7, 54.85. So this is much higher proof than that one is. And then you get the bonus of the cognac cask finish, but I think it's 35% malted barley, which is obviously super unique for bourbon, but I love it. I think it's a great bottle.
It's a good one.
Especially for the prices that you can find it for. So, I think that's everything though, right?
That's everything on there, yeah.
Okay.
And I do put an honorable shout out to my Glenfiddich 14, which I need to replenish more of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my go-to scotch right there.
It's a good one. But yeah, that's six bottles, basically two versions of distillery stuff, but there's six bottles that we've always got to have in our collection, just because they're so damn good, especially when you want to, you love these bottles and you want to share with other people. Be like, yo, check this out. This shit's amazing. So, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let us know down in the comments what you guys need to have in your collection at all times. But other than that, if you guys have any bottles you'd like for us to check out, let us know in the comments as well. Try and find a bottle or sample locally. Bring that review to you guys as soon as possible. Or hit us up in the description of this video. Our email is there. You can send us a bottle or a sample, and we'll get that review as soon as possible. Might be in a short. Probably going to start doing some short reviews from samples, just because I've been at this new apartment for a year, or not a year. a month, and I've already accumulated probably 30 plus samples, and it's just hard to get through them when you're doing only one at a time for video reviews. It's just like, and we only film, we do 3 videos every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and so 30 freaking bottles. Quick math, that's going to take multiple months to get just that stuff. That's not even reviewing our own stuff. We're doing these other kind of videos that we want to do for you guys. So probably going to start doing some shorts. Those tend to do pretty well as well. So if you guys want to see shorts, let us know about that as well. But other than that, I'm kind of rambling a little bit. So, so we'll see you guys next time.